Hello everybody. On this video I'm going to talk about terminology, specifically whenever I'm talking on different forums, and I'm talking to basically new gun owners and so forth. A lot of the old timers and people, this video really doesn't pertain to you. But I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway, just to clarify a little bit on a piece of terminology that gets that people tend to use them together as the same thing, but they're not. And to do this, I'm going to be using some pictures because I don't own one of them, and I'm not going to go out and buy one. It's just it's not needed for me. Okay. And I'm going to refer to the 8mm Mauser on this, on the first part, because that's what I'm more familiar with. Okay, difference between a clip and a magazine. Okay, the main differences. A lot of people say, well, they call a magazine a clip. It's not. It's a magazine. A clip is basically like a speed loader, for instance. It is not mechanical. It's either plastic or it's pressed formed metal. And the one I am the most familiar with actually grabs a hold of the back tail end of the round, and you load up 5 of them, I believe it is. And I'll put a picture up here. Okay, to use that, what it is on top of the 8mm Mauser, which I'm referring to, and then a lot of guns have this, they actually have it where there's a section cut out on top of the action, and you slide the clip into it, and you slide it down, holding down the built-in magazine, and you push down the rounds, and you pull out the clip. Now, back whenever the 8mm Mauser was used for war times, a lot of times they just tossed the clip because it was a disposable item. Well, nowadays they sell them, and they sell them for a decent amount of money at times. And myself, I do own an 8mm Mauser. In fact, mine's a German large ring action, and I just load them up one by one. It doesn't take up much time. And I'll pop a picture up right here of what it looks like going in while it's inside of the gun. Now, a magazine, unlike the clip, they both feed, yes, they both load up the gun, but the clip is normally used to load a magazine, or it's a way of externally loading the rounds into the firearm. There's several different kind of clips. The magazine, though, I'll just use my PT-22 as an example. This is a magazine. It is mechanically operated. It's actually got a spring inside. Let me see if I can get a look at the spring a little bit. The spring, light's right, you can see right there. It has a spring inside which pushes the ammunition up. And it goes in, and some of them I've seen, little magazines with different guns, where they kind of hang out the gun. Well, it's still a partial part of it still inside the gun. So I like to kind of think of it as this is the way they feed internally in the gun. On the PT-22, all but the little finger tab is inside the gun. So that kind of shows to you. So the difference is right there. It's one's mechanical, one's not. And I mean, they are used together, and they get the mixed. People get them mixed up, and some people just don't realize what the difference is. That's what the difference is. Like I said, there's different kind of clips. They hold differently on the bullets to feed the bullets into the gun, but yet it is either plastic or pressed metal. There's nothing mechanically it's not spring feeding it into the gun. That's the difference. Just a little bit of a tip on terminology. I figured this might help somebody down the road, and this is MuzzleMike. Have a great day. It's raining out today, that's why we're in the garage. This is MuzzleMike, signing out.